Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Beasley. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And for the Bulls, Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. And it's Taylor in at the 1 spot. Tonight we've got 2 terrific teams from the East. This game, Greg, has been circled on the calendar for a while.
And Kevin, this is going to be a fantastic matchup. It could be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. These teams are that good.
Now Taylor, after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. Taylor's shot good. Taylor's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Beasley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, a marksman like Beasley, not thrown by a little bump. He stays committed and gets his shot off.
Levine passes to Taylor. That's good. It's Levine with the assist. 6 points for the natural.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Beasley against Levine. Beasley outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Right side Taylor. Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams dishes to Taylor. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Handling the ball like a guard. Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Outside Williams. Taylor's shot good. Taylor's got 8.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Lillard. Bean with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he comes up with the deuce. 10 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game 26 points and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Beasley active and alert that time on defense and able to ignite the fast break.
Here's Taylor. Off target from outside. And Beasley has the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Middleton, still without a basket. And it's Beasley, that time of the assist by Middleton.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Levine, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Back to Taylor. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Using that 7'2" wingspan very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor. because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game. You look at the natural, he's been playing really well.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, the natural.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now here's Giannis. Hasn't made one yet. And then Lillard slams it in.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the middle, here's Lillard in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Oh, and then dunk by Taylor.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Giannis. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Giannis. Levine kicks to Taylor. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Taylor against Lillard. On the wing, Giannis. Middleton outside. And DeRozan sends it back.
The defense of DeRozan, vastly underrated.
And there it is for him. 23 points for the natural. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Bulls?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
This is it to Vucevic. Back to Taylor. On the wing, Williams. Down low. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Taylor. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead. It's stolen by Taylor. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
It's time for Easter.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Levine. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bagley, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jay Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. Alec Burks checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Lillard. Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Chicago making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now, here's Bagley. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass, all around, just his effort level was off the chart. Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Payne with it. Taylor's there. Payne's shot is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
The Bulls leading by 13.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And here's Burks after the three-pointer from Taylor. Here's the pass to Crowder. It's a hand on it. Giannis on the phone. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Bagley. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Drummond. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Really seizing the momentum of this game and doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Payne. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Here's Payne. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Taylor. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. To the paint, pocket 6. The shot's good. Taylor's got 39.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 1:22 left in the first quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Here's Taylor. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 18. Inside, here's Payne. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right the pass to Taylor. And the layup's good off the glass. Taylor's got 41.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Payne. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. He has 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Taylor. Offline with his 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Burks. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside from 11 feet away. And it's Drummond missing.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Giannis kicks to Payne. Over Taylor. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been
27.
Welcome back, everyone.
Substitution on the court.
Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Sumu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Taylor subbed in for Ball. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bobby Portis. Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. Burks, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Payne in for Lillard. Payne can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with Taylor, and it's Levine at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Payne kicks to Beasley. Drills the three-pointer. Beasley's got 8 points.
For 3.
Defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
They get the rebound. Williams dishes to Taylor. The second chance effort, and he nails the jumper. Taylor's got 43 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
It's stolen by Taylor, and he drives in. Slammed in by Taylor.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
For 3, Beasley. That's good. That evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against Cleveland was phenomenal. He contributed 61 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Alex Caruso comes in for Levine, and it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu.
Alex Caruso.
Pass to Burks. It's Beasley on the wing. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Beasley's got 13.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Taylor taking his time here. A 3-ball. And the Bulls, another 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Beasley, the pass to Crowder. Outside, Bagley. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Taylor shot good.
And they keep hammering away on the inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Burks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just after the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others.
Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago lovable.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. In 4th, the Bucks.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, That's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And one of White's biggest advantages, he's a 6'5" point guard. That allows him to see up over the top of the defense.
Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty.
That was a Hail Mary for sure. A long-distance bomb.
It's stolen by Taylor. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound. Caruso kicks to Taylor. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for 2.
And Taylor drops them both. 59 seconds left in the first half. Passes to Burks. Looking to end the run, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Chicago's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Good. That's another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Payne passes to Burks. Bagley kicks to Payne. Bagley against Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Bagley the pass to Crowder. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Taylor. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach.
That's the end of the first half.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot.
First team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And Levine throws it down.
Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim, and Levine makes it look easy.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Taylor. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down low. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Free throw good, Taylor. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now the pass to Middleton. Lots of room. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Vucevic with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Lillard surveying the D. Williams with the block. And they get it back. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. And Taylor with the stop.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game. And really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so
Team
far.
foul.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Lillard against Taylor. Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Here's Taylor. And he stays with it. And good. There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
From the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Taylor against Lillard. Shot by Taylor, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's Lillard missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Back to Taylor. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And that one is good by Beasley.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Taylor with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Beasley finds Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Lonzo Ball in for LaVine. Taylor, that's tipped, and he gets it back. That savvy little up fake there. Pulling the D.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
The shot by Taylor, no good.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Shoots the three. Good, he hits again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Now Portis. No good again that time. Outside, Taylor. Lets it go with the three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 6 assists here tonight. It's stolen by Taylor. Oh, ball in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Ball is a nice target for the lob. Gets above the rim easily and finishes with deceptive force.
And Middleton kicks to Beasley. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Beasley for three. The shot by Lillard wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Taylor against Beasley. Drummond dishes to Taylor. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Inside, here's Beasley. Got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
That's been all night long. But it also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
A little over a month left in the regular season. Let's take a look at the top rookies as we break down the race for Rookie of the Year. And you look at the natural all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And here's Giannis. He's got 22, 14 feet away. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint. Again, what an avalanche! That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Taylor kicks to Drummond. The wide open look here for Caruso. A three-pointer is right on target. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Payne. Drummond working against Bagley. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And again, the Bucks miss. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Antetokounmpo passes to Burks. To stop the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Taylor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Burks. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Chicago shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Here's Taylor. They get it again. And Drummond is right there.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
1:25 left to play in the third. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Giannis no good. Now here's Ball. T right on him. Now here's
Chicago foul.
He's got 22.
Taylor,
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting from the substitution on the court.
Taylor against Lillard. Fades. Shot by Taylor, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
We've got DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's the natural, and it's Dosunmu in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. No good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside, Taylor. From past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton outside. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
They get it back. Pass to Craig. The dish to Taylor. Goes back up. The putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Lillard dishes to Bagley. Outside Portis. Lillard the pass to Bagley. And that one drops for him.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
To the middle. Here's Taylor. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Snatched up. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 11 in the second half.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Good on the shot.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances. Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Lillard from outside. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the three. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Taylor, and Taylor with the stuff.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the two-guard spot.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
3 points.
Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice. And got it! Another basket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight. And he makes that one. 32 points for Giannis.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
He got it again! Sensational! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. And no good. Good D by Drummond. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting very well right now. 52% in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Torrey Craig.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
And the Bucks with some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Bagley. Burks comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Lillard.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Taylor. And he gets it again.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Lets the 3 fly. Another bucket. Wow!
And that score will be clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. From 8. It's not going to go for him. Great tee that time from Taylor.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2 games to 2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the natural.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Alex Caruso checked in for Chicago. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bagley's checked in. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Payne dishes to Burks. Outside for Bagley. Off target from three-point range. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Outside, Taylor. And the pass to Dosunmu. Taylor inside. From deep. Off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.